is happening to us?
The waves are too strong!
We're going to sink! What is happening to us? Help! Oh no!
Hold on tight!
Please, somebody help me! Please don't let me die, help me! I'm trying, hold on! Ah! No, come back!
Why are they locking the door?
You are not a guest, you are a product. No one is coming.
I thought Europe was a dream. For me, it became a nightmare.
I wish I did not listen to Madame Joy. I wish I stayed back in my village. Even in poverty, I had peace.
Please, madam, I want to go home.
You haven't paid your debt.
You said I'll work and be free.
I said you'll pay me back.
Madam, please, I can't continue. Cries.
If you stop, you die here.
My name is Emma. I am from Nigeria. If you see me today, you may think I'm strong. But what I have seen in this life, I would not wish it on my worst enemy. Everything started when I met a woman people called Madame Joy. She came back from Europe with fine clothes, gold and money. Everybody respected her. She saw me one day and said, "Emma, you are a fine girl. Why are you suffering here? I can take you to Europe." Europe, that word alone was enough. I was tired of poverty, tired of struggling. I didn't ask too many questions. She said, "You will work small, pay me back, then you will be free." It sounded easy. That was how I followed her. Before we left, she took me to one place. They said I must swear an oath. They used my hair, my nails, even my underwear. They said, if you run away or refuse to pay, something bad will happen to you. I was afraid, but I still continued. We left Nigeria, entered Niger, then the desert. That desert is not for human beings. Hot in the day, cold in the night. No enough water. People were begging, please for water. One girl died in the desert. They pushed her body down and told us to keep moving. No tears, no stopping, just survival. When we reached Libya, I thought the worst was over. I was wrong. In Libya, we were sold, yes, sold, like we were not human beings. Men came, looked at us, chose who they wanted. I was taken to a small dirty house, too many girls, no food, no freedom. At night, they would come, armed men. They would pick any girl they wanted. If you refuse, they beat you. If you cried, nobody helped you. That was how I was raped, again and again. I stopped counting. I stopped crying, because crying changed nothing. One day, they arrested all of us. They said we were illegal. They put us in a prison. That place was worse than anything. No space, no proper food. People were sick. People were crying. Some died quietly in the corner. Nobody cared. We stayed there for weeks, maybe months. I lost track of time. One day, Madame Joy called. She shouted on the phone, "Don't die there. I have spent money on you." Money. That was all I was to her. Money. After a long time, she paid and they released me. But freedom? No. I was taken back to the same suffering. Then, one night, they said, "Prepare, you are going to Europe." My body was weak, my heart was tired, but I had no choice. They took us to the sea. When I saw the boat, I started crying. That night, on the sea, I saw things that still wake me up from sleep. People shouting, "Help me," before they die. And there was nothing I could do. Please, before we continue, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more stories like this. Thank you. That night, they pushed us into the boat. Too many people, no space, no life jacket, just fear. The water was dark, too dark, like it was ready to swallow us. When the boat started moving, everywhere was quiet at first. Then, slowly, people started praying, "God, please, Allah, save us." Some were crying already. After some time, the wind changed. The sea became angry. The boat started shaking badly. Water began to enter. Someone shouted, "We are sinking." That moment, everything turned into chaos. People were screaming, holding each other, pushing each other. A woman beside me was carrying her baby. She kept shouting, "Please help my child." Suddenly, a strong wave hit us. The boat tilted. People started falling into the water. I was a young boy. Sleep. He was shouting, "Sister, sister." Then the water covered him. Gone, just like that. Another woman held my hand tight. "Don't let me go," she cried. But the boat moved again. Her hand slipped. She fell. She was shouting, "Help me, help me." But nobody could help her because everyone was trying to survive. One by one, people died in that sea, crying, struggling, crying for help, but no one to answer. That sound, it still lives in my head. I held the edge of the boat so tight, my hands started bleeding. My body was shaking, my voice was gone. I just kept praying inside my heart, "God, please, I don't want to die like this." After what felt like forever, we saw light. A rescue team. They pulled us out. Some people were unconscious, some were already gone. The sea had taken them. When I reached Europe, I thought I would be free. I thought I would finally breathe, but my suffering was not over. Madame Joy came to carry me. She looked at me and smiled like nothing happened. Then she said, "Now your work begins." She told me I was owing her a huge amount of money, an amount I could never pay back easily. I was shocked. "How?" I asked. She didn't even look at me twice. "You will stand on the street," she said. That night, they dressed me in clothes I was not comfortable with, took me to a cold street, cars passing, strange men looking. My heart was beating fast. "I can't do this," I said. Madame slapped me. "You have no choice." No reply. That was how my new life started. Every night, different men, different faces, same pain, sometimes in the cold, sometimes in the rain. If I refused, I was beaten. If I cried, nobody cared. I began empty, like I was no longer human, just a body, just someone trying to pay a debt that never seemed to end. One night I saw a girl newly brought She was crying the same way I cried when I first came. She held my hand and said, "Please, will this end?" I looked at her and I couldn't answer because I don't know. That was when I realized this thing is a cycle. New girls coming, old ones suffering, and nobody talking about the truth. Today, I am still fighting to be free, still trying to find my life again. But one thing I know for sure, if I had known the truth, if someone had told me the reality, I would have stayed back in Nigeria, even with the suffering, because nothing, nothing is worse than losing yourself. If your own sister or friend tells me she wants to follow Madame to Europe, I will not keep quiet. I will tell her the truth of what really happens. If someone promises you a better life, but asks you to risk everything, will you still go? Lesson for this story. Not every opportunity is a blessing. Some are traps dressed like hope. Before you travel, know the truth because some journeys change your life forever in ways you can never repair. Some journeys don't just change your location, they change who you are forever. Before you follow anyone, know the full truth because not every route leads to freedom.